Nearly there. Racing, big time chip the inside out quite nicely. Going across them, Don't Muzzle Me, though accelerates the lead by a couple of lengths on Homebush Ginger. Nominal Lily gets to third. Then big time chip who eases off the rail. Another Cruise goes past that. Gets back the others, Benji and Homebush Ninja. Don't Muzzle Me in front, out by about 3 lengths. Giving chases Homebush Ginger, another Cruise charging through on the inside, then Nominal Lily, the others are distance. Then in comfortably here in the non-tote is Don't Muzzle Me. From Homebush Ginger, another Cruise, Nominal Lily. Gaps back then to Benji. Homebush Ninja and big time chip dropped out to be the last in. 22.01, the winning time up. 7.4, 3 and 6 in the non-tote. 7.4, 3, 6. 22.01. The run home of 7.85. Racing, Dark Garner fairly way off the inside. Olisaurus was last to go here. So Dark Garner leads from Good Time Lady. Olisaurus finds the rail and tries to push his way through now. They'll be followed by Semi Baxter starting to make up some ground. Princess Novak next, then Bev's New Point. And back with them we've got Pistols Princess Agent Mick around the corner. Good Time Lady in front. Dark Garner giving chase here is Olisaurus. Further back in the race here to Semi Baxter. Down comes Good Time Lady. Herd 8 at 8. Tight second and third. Dark Garner just the inside, I think, from Olisaurus. Further back then to Princess Novak and Bev's New Point. Semi Baxter got tired, and back with that Pistols Princess and Agent Mick. Good Time Lady, 2, 1, 5 and 3 in the first, and a fraction slower than the non-tote, 22.09 with a run home of 7.83. Set to go the second here for Palmerston North Greyhound Racing Club. Racing, Dr. Brim blasts out there and he goes to the lead. He puts about 3 lengths there on the Bundoran Lad. Poking up between runners Maxwell Sprite and Homebush Tiara the inside. Further back to Corborn Gable Lagoon Victory. Around that attaboy Zeke and Thrilling Toby's out the back. Now Dr. Brim's comfortably clear by 8. Let's see how he comes around the corner here. Running second is Maxwell Sprite, then Bundoran Lad wide. Homebush Tiara up against the inside. Corborn Gable runs past that attaboy. Zeke's getting home. Dr. Brim's right on the job today. He's going to bolt in. Second, Bundoran Lad or attaboy Zeke, probably in that order. Now Thrilling Toby's flown home, might have got to 4th. It's followed back then by Corborn Gable the inside, Lagoon Victory. Maxwell Sprite got time but will improve, and Homebush Tiara dropped out. 26.08 there, so that's the Dr. Brim we saw the first couple of starts. He did wander just a little bit in the second of those starts where he still won easily. Nicker Century favourite set. Racing, Nicker Century out nicely, works to the lead here on Here Without You, giving chase. Corborn George pushing forward, Apollo around the outside, 5k leg between runners, and Homebush Bounce hunts along the rail. Nicker Century in front by about 3 here from Here Without You. Homebush Bounce sneaking through on the inside of Apollo, further back to Corborn George and 5k leg. Nicker Century's kicking well. Down the outside comes Apollo and closer in here to Homebush Bounce, but the favourite's too strong. Nicker Century in, Apollo second for Anani Clark Quinella. Followed across by Homebush Bounce and Corborn George, Here Without You, and 5k leg. She didn't even look like coming back to them, so she kicked sand in my face over that comment. 3, 9, 2 and 6 here. Nearly there for the fourth set. Racing, Enhancer Fair Break, Willy Chilly beat it out. Loving the Mix gets back now, moving forward around the outside. Here was Marlisa to hunt up and around the outside of this leader. Can it get there? It's Marlisa the outside and Willy Chilly the inside, and a couple of links back then to Enhancer. Loving the Mix is followed around by Hanafi Ace out wide and Allegro Max between them. Up they come. Marlisa kicking strongly here on Willy Chilly. Further back then to Enhancer and Loving the Mix, and in nicely here is Marlisa, comfortably in for its first New Zealand win from Willy Chilly. Next to go by then Enhancer. We had Loving the Mix fourth to go by with Allegro Max and Hanafi Ace. Well, Marlisa, really the only thing was getting around the outside of Wheelie Chitty, which she did. Wheelie Chitty tried hard throughout. Back in behind them, Enhancer found some clear air and started to run on okay. Nearly there. And we're racing. Vegas Danny, Fair Break, Smash Allegro out fast, but not as fast as Scusi today. Scusi straight to the lead, Smash Allegro, Vegas Danny. Vegas Danny goes to second, Smash Allegro third, and getting out of that, Takamori, chasing the line around the outside. Couple of links back to Corborn, Matty zipping, Rory moves to the outside, and Curious Life. Across the top, it's Scusi in front. Giving chase the outside, Vegas Danny. 3 links back to Takamori, chasing the line behind them. Zipping, Rory starting to stomp down the outside, Smash Allegro, no chance. Further back to Corborn, Matty, Curious Life. Down comes Scusi, leads all the way and scores nicely here from Vegas Danny, Takamori, zipping, Rory, chasing the line, followed in by Corborn, Matty, Smash Allegro and Curious Life. Scusi first out, first home here, and has delivered for Lisa Ahern to go back to back for the kennel. Vegas Danny tried hard, Takamori, yep, thought he was getting close enough to have a decent shot, and zipping Rory just took too long really to get out where he likes to be. Lined and ready, Ron Gurney rolls the lure. So race number 6, set. Racing, Box of Fluffies out fairly in an even line here. Through on the inside, Dark Fairy Tales. Oh, Box of Fluffies goes to the lead. There's quite a lot of trouble here. Now, Box of Fluffies the inside. She is up the lead with Takeaway, who's got across nicely. 3 links back then to Mr. Zaphonic. Homebush Stew back behind them. Then Dark Fairy Tales, who was checked. Corborn Clay behind it. Then Belfast Jane and Big Ben, who nearly fell. Up they come. The outside here is Takeaway. Box of Fluffies kicks back and scores. Box of Fluffies there from Takeaway. Into third, Homebush Stew. I think they're off Mr. Zaphonic. And behind them, Corborn Clay. Further back in the race, the Dark Fairy Tales, Belfast Jane and Big Ben, who nearly fell. It was very tight at the first bend. Set. Racing. Stellar Force out nicely, tries to cross them early here, and she'll get there now by a couple of lengths. Corborn Sarah showing out here, giving chase over on the outside to Allegro Blast. Getting a run through on the inside was a Power Shade, and around the outside quickly to Lagoon Mac getting into it. They'll be followed out wide on the track here by Flying Blake as they swing the corner. The Power Shaden's been shuffled. Your Say's well back. Down they come. It's Corborn Sarah, the outside of Stellar Force, who kicks and scores, I think. Stellar Force from Corborn Sarah wasn't much in it, and then tight for third as well, Lagoon Mac. Over on the outside of that was Flying Blake getting home again. And behind those runners was What's Up G, and Allegro Blast was back with it. Power Shaitan well back with Your Say. The racing. Fair Break the outside from Corborn Gill. Allgaier on that ruck as well. Now up front there going to the lead is another miss. Fars away by a length, but here's Allgaier right on its tail early. Gummy Gumpster's got up to third. Corborn Gill is next around. Further back in the race here, we've got another Pearl. Tennessee Smiler's back coming to the corner. Well back here is Opportunist and Golfing Buddy. Allgaier blasts onto the lead here. Giving chase was Gummy Gumpster into second. Corborn Gill third. Another miss week into fourth. Then another Pearl. Further back in the race then to Tennessee Smile. Opportunist not today, and Golfing Buddy, the last one in. 21.81 here. Tidy performance from Allgaier. 7, 5, 8 and 3 on the board. 7.66 the run home. And into racing. Magic Whitelock just fairly away the inside. Bow Riverman gets out well with Lady Zena. They share up the pace, followed there by Tough Diamond going forward. Kicking through the inside now was Magic Whitelock, and around the outside Mick Jobson. Further back in the race to Kirkham Harvey. Good way back then to Huggle Monster, and back with that Bruiser Bale. Up front Bow Riverman with Lady Zena for company. 3 or 4 lengths away then to Magic Whitelock. Further back to Tough Diamond. Back in the race Kirkham Harvey, Mick Jobson. Lady Zena the outside of Bow Riverman, who kicks and scores. Bow Riverman from Lady Zena. Followed across by Magic Whitelock. Next to go by was Kirkham Harvey, Tough Diamond, Huggle Monster, Bruiser Bale and Mick Jobson. Well, he has done it. Bow Riverman. Thought just for a moment Lady Zena might remain unbeaten there, but she couldn't pick up Bow Riverman as hard as she tried. He has just tried that wee fraction harder. 3, 6, 1 and 2. Racing, Bedlam Bridge slow, Varga Frost out quite nicely, Rolex Ruse landed out nicely too. Rolex Ruse from Varga Frost, here's really good going forward quickly, then Nitro Mary the inside, and out wider was Knuckle Bump. Back and behind these runners, the Big Red Chev, Premier Division and Bedlam Bridge. Now Wheelie Good's got to the lead by a couple here on Rolex Ruse, nice and handy. Varga Frost's third around the corner, Knuckle Bump's out wider, wee bit closer in here to Big Red Chev and Premier Division. Rolex Ruse got under Wheelie Good, Rolex Ruse from Wheelie Good, or on the inside Varga Frost lunging at that, and Big Red Chev was getting home strongly as well, the inside and out wide, and Knuckle Bump at a photo for 4th. It's followed back and behind these runners then by Premier Division and Bedlam Bridge, and out the back was Nitro Mary. Hope she's okay, she's finished a margin last. Two favourites, contrasting racing styles, were set. Racing, and they're out in the line, and Thrilling Logan's just a fair break here. Only he's going to have to work its way through the pack, and Ollie Baxter goes to the lead. Now Thrilling Logan's trying to push through. That's King was next through. Out wider there to Trident. Extreme Twist, and just ahead of that was Peacock Princess. Now Thrilling Logan opens them up by about 3 here. Trident ducking through on the inside of Ollie Baxter, followed back by That's King, Peacock Princess, and Extreme Twist is too far away. Down comes Thrilling Logan's going too well for Trident. Ollie Baxter's lunged at Trident and got second. Trident is third. Peacock Princess, I think, 4th. Extreme Twist has got going at the lure, and That's King last in. Clock's at 26:44, so it's okay. And he had to work, because he had to work to find the lead. It's been 5, 7, 8 and 6. Nearly there. Racing. Allegro Class out reasonably well, but crossing them, will try to cross them from out wide, was Semantics, and Allegro Class has stayed underneath it. So it's Allegro Class from Semantics, and Blue and Curly goes forward the outside, then Red Mover Hoover starts to run on. Further back to Pure Leo Power Colin, well back Big Boy Dino, and last of all Alpaca. Up comes Allegro Class comfortably in front, Red Mover Hoover down the outside on Blue and Curly. Allegro Class, Red Mover Hoover second, Blue and Curly third. Semantics next to go by, followed through by Pure Lee. Next then was Alpaca, and the last pair here have been Big Boy Dino and Opawa Colin. 5, 3, 7 and 8 quickly on the board, 21.83. So been running times lately, the Class 5 sprinters. But